Hello, I'm RetroJules, welcome to World of Tanks, and welcome to update 3.4 Overlord. A new update, lots of tweaks, new maps and various features. It all sounds very exciting, and I'm going to start with what I think is the most exciting, which is the new map. So we're going to get a new map, and we're going to get a new map variant. The new map is called Overlord. It's based on the invasion of Normandy and the Normandy beach landings. It's going to feature effectively a breached Atlantic wall where the Germans have failed, and it's looking like this map is probably going to favour tanks with good gun depression. We also get a map variant. We're going to get Komarin in the rain, which is going to look pretty, and no doubt there's going to be a lot more boggy ground to be trudging through, so German tanks beware. In the last update it was quite exciting. We got the armour and component viewer, and they've done some tweaks to that. So now in the engine module it'll display the likelihood of the engine catching fire. The gun module will display elevation and depression, something that I always look out for. I do like a tank with good gun depression. The suspension module will show the terrain resistance, and ammunition module will also include the shell velocity. Now that's not all, because what we also get is, it might even do me out of a little YouTube job here, but you will get to view tanks in component viewer that you don't own. So for the first time you're going to have a tank in your garage, be able to rotate it like you would the tanks you own, but you're going to be able to do this to tanks you don't own, so you can have a good look at the tank, get a feel for what it's going to be like, and maybe you'll have a better idea of where you're going to go down the tech tree, whereas before you just get these tiny little thumbnails on the top of the screen and you really haven't got a clue what a tank looks like or how it's going to play, so you watch videos like mine. Now this is one that I'm really looking forward to. How often do you play a game and arty is left at the end, and what does arty do? If there's any water available, they ditch, just so you can't get the enjoyment of shooting them. Well, if anybody causes suicide now in the game, no matter what tank you're in, you're going to get penalised for it. And what's going to happen is, if you choose to self-destruct, i.e. throw yourself off a cliff or drown yourself, then that silver and XP that you would have earned in that game will then be shared amongst all the other surviving players, and you won't get anything. And it's also going to show that on the post-battle screen. Now I'm not quite sure how they're going to work out how you've self-destructed. I mean, you know, sometimes when you're playing it's very easy to drive over a cliff and not realise where you were on the map and you'll explode, and sometimes, yeah, we've all slipped in the water accidentally too, so it's going to be very interesting how exactly they're going to work that factor out in the game. There's lots of additional features which are going to be scrolling up the screen as we speak, and I'm just going to pick a few that stood out to me. On the radial commands, when you're reloading, it's actually going to display the reload times left. There's going to be some tweaks to maps. Ensk War and Ruinberg War are going to be updated, and they're going to have excessive debris removed. Obviously somebody's going to do a little bit of a clean up after the post-war. Scorpion Pass is on the assault mode, is going to have an adjusted spawn for the bases. Thiepval Ridge and Northwest and Highway are also going to have adjusted spawn positions. So that's it in a nutshell. There's various bug tweaks and fixes as they always do, And if you want to have a detailed look at those, then get yourself on World of Tanks console website and they're all listed for you. So yeah, we've got an update coming, a very exciting new map, no more RT committing suicide, and it looks like we're all going to be able to view all the tanks and have a good look at them at our leisure. So I hope this update has been some use to you. Keep safe, keep tanking, and I'll see you soon.